The New York City, the New York cops are everywhere. This place is shut down. It is really amazing. The UN is in town, making literally millions of people lose what hair they have left. There are 78 presidents that are in town from all over the country. I took a walk here with Buck Sexton, our resident security expert from the Blaze, and we talked about security, what's happening and what's necessary, what's not. Watch. When Bush was in office, I saw the first SUV with the back doors open and the guys with the machine guns going down the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
The first time I saw that in New York, I thought, well, that's insane. Yeah. And I was uncomfortable with that. This is a military operation now. Any idea how much any of this is costing?
The State Department, U.S. State Department, reimburses NYPD something around the tune of $25 million that's for the fiscal year.
And look up there, look at all the cops. When do we get our life back?
I think the only way you get it back is by having the most honest conversation you can about what trade-offs are we willing to make. The momentum was clearly pushing in favor of security over freedom after 9/11. We all know that. That's obvious. Well, now we reach a point, as I said, a lot of experts and a lot of people whose opinions on this I actually do really respect. They're saying that the threat has diminished somewhat. I think the threat has changed. Diminished makes it sound like it's gone away. It's a different threat now.
Let me give you the three choices that we have. We support the Palestinian statehood and Security Council. We say, yeah, we support it. What happens?
Well, clearly it would cut the legs out from under Israel, our closest and most important ally in the Middle East.
Odds we do it?
I think there's no shot we do it.
Okay, I agree. Next option, we veto.
If we veto all this expensive security putting around here, it's like we're paying for our own funeral in terms of our foreign policy. I mean, it's going to be very difficult for us to work with these regimes that look like they're moving away from the U.S. and the Middle East, that look like they're becoming more hostile to Israel. This gives a huge talking point to those guys.
The last option is abstain.
Given this administration's record, I think that would be kind of, that seems to be an outlier possibility.
Yeah, spineless.
Right, I mean, it's always better. You can always spin a no vote. The truth is, I guess a lot of this it's interesting. It's a catch-22. It's supposed to make people feel
it doesn't
safer, but
it doesn't. It does not make me feel safer. It makes me. I've never felt this way about the country before, ever. I don't like this direction.
The police presence is pretty astounding.
Astounding. The police force that is out on the street is bigger than most towns in America, I think. It's really frightening. Raj Nair is here. He's one of our correspondents. He's going to be joining us next hour. But we were just talking about it's surreal.
I was just trying to get home last night after the show, and all the Fifth Avenue was blocked off. And it was because Obama was coming through. My thought is, if you want to be discreet, why shut off all of Fifth Avenue? Doesn't that mean, like, hey, Obama's going to be here?
Oh, it was Fifth Avenue. It was 38th. I think it was 60th. I mean, they've shut it down.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's just you can't do this for very long and afford it. I mean, we're already broke.
GBTV. The truth lives here.